Hey there, Wondering Watchers. I'm Sony Golden for The Vibe is Golden. Welcome to this special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot, which unveils celebrity secrets in love, dating, and supercoupling. In today's titillating tabloid tarot, we're revisiting some couples to see where they are on their love journey. On February 5th, I posted a video tabloid taroting Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. The cards indicated that Megan may need time alone to deal with MGK's immaturity and defiant thrill-seeking behavior. About a week later, Megan removed pictures of MGK from her Instagram, and they were reportedly getting therapy and taking time apart. Though Megan denied any cheating was involved, as some had suspected. Last Thursday, they made their first public appearance together since the breakup rumors at the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue launch party in New York City. So let's take a look at whether Megan and MGK are officially back together right now. I'm going to use some oracle cards for this. So let's see if they're officially back together. It says yes. We have this card of curiosity. It's equivalent to the Page of Swords. So still kind of learning about each other and kind of wanting to maybe improve their communications with each other. So I want to also find out if they are currently engaged. So they had been engaged before those breakup rumors. It says yes, they are currently engaged. And it has determination. This is equivalent to the Queen of Wands. It says stop wasting time. So it kind of gives the feeling that Megan is the one wearing the pants in the family and is the one kind of making the moves on how this relationship goes. So let's explore the titillating tidbits of this current status of their love story. So let's see what this current status is. Oh, Three of Swords. That seems like they're still dealing with their past hurt, betrayals, disappointments. Let's go ahead and clarify that. Temperance. So still trying to find that sense of peace and middle ground, really learning to deal with whatever that disappointment was. So let's just ask, what is this Three of Swords? Two of Wands. I feel like the Two of Wands was in the last reading, and it's more of MGK kind of not necessarily cheating, but possibly wanting something different, just really wanting to have like something more incredible. We have the Seven of Cups, but whether he knows what that more incredible is, or how he's going to get it, seems like that's still up in the air. So let's see what Megan is learning to accept about MGK or about their past together. Six of Cups. So it seems like she's learning to accept that really he's still like a child at heart. I'll clarify this. Queen of Swords, and that she really has to be like the mom in the relationship. So let's see what MGK is learning to accept about Megan or their past. We have here the Magician. So basically, it's like he needs to learn to accept that she calls the shots, that she really has a way of affecting him. I'm going to say in ways maybe he doesn't really understand. I'm going to clarify this. Five of Swords. And with the Five of Swords, this concept of like winning at all costs, it's almost a sense of like he won't see how she is like, she's like planting seeds or maybe planting traps or constantly testing him to see if he is going to like let her have the center of the attention or be the one running the show. So let's see what the biggest obstacle is for them being together overall. We have here Seven of Wands. It's almost like what they're fighting for, like what is important to them about the relationship. like the strength of the relationship even is something that is an unknown. We have here the Judgment card. So it's kind of like if they were to honestly say what's the most important thing about their relationship, what is it that they want to protect, what is it that they want to preserve, and what is it that is going to carry them through the good times and the bad times. It's as if they don't even know what the answer is. And it could be because, MGK is kind of still unsure of what it is he wants for his own future. So let's see what's coming up next for this couple, because they seemingly are still engaged and back together. And this card is like, stop wasting time. It's like she is making him shape up, ship out, or ship out. Okay, so here we have Hermit and the Lovers, which is really interesting because this is the card of love, long-term decisions, making like life changes to be like dedicated and committed to the person that you love. And with the Hermit here, it's kind of going on that solo journey. So it's really seems like they are still dealing with this concept of what it means to be married, work together as a team, or possibly fly solo. So this is what I have for MGK and Megan. So let's move on to the next couple. Welcome back. On March 9th, I posted a video tabloid taroting Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn. That reading indicated Joe was dealing with past disappointment and sadness, but that Taylor was just fine with the relationship. The following month, People and Entertainment Tonight reported that Taylor and Joe had broken up, and it's rumored that they had broken up in February of 2023. Some believe that Taylor's album Midnights, released in October 2022, is actually her Joe Alwyn breakup album. So let's see if that's the case. So let's ask these oracle cards whether Midnights is Taylor's breakup album for Joe. It says wisdom, maybe. So this is equivalent to the Hierophant, and that is a sense of kind of knowing about history, knowing what the rules are. And so basically, if you're a huge Taylor Swift fan and you know what not the rules are, but the clues and the signs for when a song or an album is dedicated to a particular person, then following that wisdom, you'll know if that is the breakup album for Joe. So let's see if Taylor and Joe are ever getting back together. This says connections, yes. Says Gemini season, so this is the equivalent to the Lovers card. So it does say they are getting back together. But let's explore the titillating tidbits of this love story. Okay, so let's find out how Joe currently feels about Taylor. Nine of Swords, so kind of anxiety, stress, staying up nights, thinking about maybe where things went wrong. Eight of Wands, kind of feels like she is possibly like moving on quicker than he thought. So possibly with Maddie Healy. Let's see what he thinks she's moving on towards. The Star. Well, just being that center of attention, just, being Taylor Swift, possibly with her current tour, it's kind of making me think about some reports that Joe just couldn't handle the fact that Taylor was, stepping back into the spotlight, and that their time together during COVID maybe created like a cozy little world with just them, and now she's back to being like Taylor Swift, name in neon lights, and kind of moving on being who she is and what she does best without him. That's kind of like how he feels, just, thinking about that, stressing about that. So let's see how Taylor feels about Joe. Ace of Cups. She has nothing but love for him. I'm going to pull another card here. Knight of Wands. So it could be like there's still even like attraction that she feels for him. And maybe, having this view of just coming from a place of love and being at peace where they are. Maybe it could lead to this connections or reconnections in the future. So let's see about the current status of their connection, though. This card wants to come out. 3 of Wands. So it seems like they are like exploring on their own, seeing what their futures have in store for them. And Queen of Wands. So it seems like this exploration, this kind of looking towards their future, is being kind of either instigated or carried on, or it's like championed. Is that the right word? Basically, the status is Taylor being in the spotlight, being the star, seeing how big she can make herself. And it's not necessarily, it doesn't seem like it's anything more than her wanting to step into her power and like speak her truth, bring people together, and like almost like raise everyone's vibrations, and seeing like what positivity she can bring into the world. It doesn't seem like so far, I'm going to pull one more card. It doesn't seem like it's like a money motivator. It's more like an energy motivator, but you do have the 10 of Pentacles here. So there is a sense of like her wanting to, it's almost like these pentacles on the wall, kind of, I believe Midnight's is her 10th studio album. So it's like she really wants to make this, she wants to make this album really be her voice of who she is, and who, like, reflections of who she was and what she knows she has and what other people can accomplish in life as well. So let's see what the biggest obstacle is for Joe and Taylor being together. King of Wands. So this is, again, that concept of like what you can do, like what being the person people follow, and being so passionate and driven about what you want to accomplish in the world, where you like command attention. So it could be like the fact that, maybe Taylor has this passion for life, for loving, for living. And that's going to be the biggest obstacle for them. I'm going to pull another card. And the 3 of Cups. So the people around them, it's almost like being in the crowd, being someone around them, it will always kind of make one of them question what they care about more, their connection with each other, or how they make other people feel, or their connections with, like, maybe Taylor's connection with her fans even. It's like he could never be greater. It's like Joe could never really be greater than the love of her fans and how they see her. That's it's tough shoes to fill. So let's see what's next in their connection. We have the Hangman, so some kind of time apart, not really making things happen, just letting things happen. I'm going to pull another card. And 9 of Cups. So what's next is that they need to kind of live their own life and be happy with who they are, and kind of be on their own, and live their life to the fullest. And this does say that they'll get together sometime, but when that is, at least what's next is them focusing on themselves and their own happiness. So This is what I have for now, and let's see who we have up next. Welcome back. On April 9th, 2023, I posted a video tabloid taroting the rumored relationship between Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet. The cards indicated there was nothing serious going on between them, except maybe some secret hookups and walks of shame. After I posted that video, TMZ published photos of Kylie's Range Rover entering Timmy's driveway and photos of their cars parked at a taco joint the next day. There hasn't seemed to be any reports of them together since, and although people were really hoping to see them together at Coachella, that did not happen. So I want to take a look at these oracle cards to see whether Kylie and Timothée were hooking up in April. We have yes, possibilities when you least expect it. So this is equivalent to the Fool card. So probably making out like teenagers. So let's take a look at whether they are still hooking up or currently hooking up. We have yes, intuition, time is hidden. This is equivalent to the High Priestess, where some things are hidden and are yet to be revealed. So maybe they're keeping that relationship a secret. So let's explore the titillating tidbits of this hidden love story. So let's see how Kylie feels about Timmy. Knight of Cups. She is bonkers gaga over him. Let's take a look at what else we have here. Six of Swords. So it seems like she feels like she wants to pursue him, but it maybe caused some issues, like maybe with her ex, and she's trying to like let that like smooth things over there, trying to like let things settle a bit and not rush things with Timmy. So let's see how Timmy feels about Kylie. We have Three of Cups. So buddies, perhaps, and the Hierophant. So it kind of seems like he's seeing them more as like friends. It's almost like there's maybe just a lot of history, not baggage, but with Kylie having being a mother, and really it's almost a sense of him not really feeling like he can quite fit into her world. We have here the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe feeling like it's slow progress and he's not quite sure where he fits in with her world. Doesn't really seem like a huge love connection. It's kind of just more practicality on his end. So let's see about the current status of their connection. We have here the Justice card. I'm going to pull one more. And the 10 of Wands. So it's a sense of like it takes a lot of effort to maintain a relationship. It's kind of like they are okay with the fact that it's not really, it's like feels like it's not moving quickly, especially when you've got this like boat here that's kind of being pushed along with this stick, and you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is basically the slowest moving knight, and the 10 of Wands, where this person is like carrying 10 wands and not even in, taking strides going forward. With the Justice card, it's kind of like weighing things out. So it's really like maybe nothing is happening except a couple of hookups here and there. So let's see what the biggest obstacle will be for their relationship going forward. We have here the Three of Pentacles. So it kind of seems like, overall just getting together and working well. And the Four of Wands. And the people that they surround themselves with, almost their sense of like their what would make them happy and who they surround themselves with to accomplish what they want to accomplish are just different. It's almost like they run in different circles to a certain degree. And here with this, like maybe they have like the same group of friends. It might be a very particular type of people, like a very, maybe like has to do with fashion, because you got this person in this tuxedo, and I believe the rumors of them dating stemmed from like some kind of fashion oriented event. So let's see what is next for Kylie and Timmy and their connection. We have here the King of Swords. Someone's going to make like a decision about that. We have the Seven of Swords. That's usually like liar, stealer, cheater vibes. But it also could be more about the fact that they're keeping things hidden from people. It's almost a sense of someone's going to be making the decision just to like maybe end things or stop keeping it secret. Let's pull one more card and see. We have Page of Wands. So that's more that flirtatious exploration of breaking rules. So it seems like someone is going to be the adult and kind of say, like, let's stop sneaking around, and almost like this was like a childish thing, and just, you know, it's not anything that has a real future or really is something that is fun anymore. That's kind of the feeling I get. So thanks for watching this special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot. We'll see you next time. Take care.